friends. Hello. This is our podcast where we listen, or we watch. You listen, we watch our shows, and we talk. But we talk about the smells in our favorite shows, and now also the tastes. And what I was gonna say, before I interrupted myself, was, what are your smells or tastes for the?
I'm good. I have some smells. I spilled some coffee on the couch.
Delicious.
Cleaned it off the wall. Tried to clean it off the couch. Didn't want to make any big choices with cleaners mixing that on the couch right now.
Yeah.
As we're about to sit on it for a while. So, I don't know. It doesn't smell great, but it could smell worse.
Yeah. It also doesn't smell great in here because our garbage was really stinky, but I did take it out. But I don't know. I was thinking of kicking up the AC.
Really bad mint trash bags.
Yeah.
That just fight with anything that's not like literal paper. And I don't really like the mint smell either.
Yeah. I kind of like the mint smell of them.
Ooh.
But yeah, it's like you can only use it for like clean garbage or like bathroom garbage, but also they're pretty big garbage bags. They also don't fit in our garbage very well.
They're too big, yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of flopping everywhere. But did take that out. I kind of want to turn on the AC higher or turn on the fan to like not waft it, but like run it through the filter. Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Because we cannot open the windows. It's so hot outside. When I went to take out the garbage, it's like hot and wet outside. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's like the wet bulb temperature is like stay safe out there.
Yeah.
Or that doesn't make sense. Disastrous history says be safe out there because of the wet bulb temperature, I think is what I meant to say.
Yeah, I don't know if I've heard of wet bulb temperature before. When he explained it, I was like, I feel like the first time I've heard this. I feel like I haven't even heard wet bulb temperature, but I must have.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
But
it's one of those things you don't
But I've
use.
heard of, like, the concept. You know what I mean? Of it, like, when it's humid, like, your body can't, like, dry off to, like, evaporate the water to cool you down.
Yeah, it's very freaky. We're in corn sweat territory, so that's very relevant.
What does that mean?
The corn in the fields in, like, all of, like, the Midwest and areas that grow a lot of corn. I think it's the worst in Iowa, actually. But the places that grow all the corn puts off heaps of humidity. And so that affects the wet bulb temperature. Like,
oh, wow.
So it's so humid.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Another fact about corn. Did you know the tops on the top of corn, you can tell if it's for, like, people corn or if it's to feed animal corn? I can't remember which is which. Like, some of them, they have a little thing on the top, and then some of them don't have a little flappy thing on the top, but one's for people, one's for animals.
I've heard that as well, but I don't know the distinction. But I've vaguely heard of this. Sorry, to actually dive into my smells, which you asked.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry for just immediately diving into the corn sweats. My smell is Joe Malone cologne, wood, sage, and sea salt cologne from our mutual Sophia.
Oh, very
It's
nice.
a sample from her. I really like it. I like the saltiness of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a little, as sort of it sounds like, it's a little woody. It's a little salty, a little Play-Doh-y.
Very nice.
Not Play-Doh-y, but it's like anything salty is a little Play-Doh-y to me. But also, I realized when I was looking at the notes on the little card of the parfum, I feel like things that are salty and woody smell a little Play-Doh-y.
Okay, that kind of makes
I feel
sense.
like there's a wood element to the Play-Doh.
That makes sense.
Yes, as well as I am going to have to go on a journey of buying lots of Well, I need to buy more deodorant.
Mm-hmm.
Because, did I talk about this on the SeaWorld episode?
I think so, yeah. But that was on the Patreon, so I think we can talk about it public too. Or do you want to keep it secret for the...
I meant to save it for the Bleakening.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's fine. No, it's for the Patreon only.
Okay.
If you want to hear about my deodorants, you need to go over there.
And my deodorants as well. I didn't talk as much, but I did share a little.
Thank you. And do you have any other non-deodorant smells this week?
Or
tastes?
Yeah, my smells and tastes is I got some Altoids, but I got the peppermint ones in the red container, and I prefer the, like, blue-green container.
As we all.
But I was like, I really want some mints, and that was the only one that was there at the checkout, so I don't know, really regret that. I don't know, but peppermint also, to tie into our episode we're going to watch, the Bleakening from Bob's Burgers, is very Christmassy, so
yes.
But I was just like, I'm like not in the mood for this right now, in the middle of June. That's my main smell and taste. Also, yesterday I mixed my Aqua di Gia. How do you pronounce the girl one?
Nobody knows.
Okay. I mixed that one together with a lemon perfume oil from Moonlight and Sage, and they smelled really good together.
Ooh, yummy.
So I enjoyed that. Today I don't know that I have strong smells.
That's a great combination.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have any tastes?
Taste, really just the Altoids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, smell and taste.
Also, can I say the garbage, though, when I took it out, when I wrapped it up in the, like, when I closed the garbage bag, it did contain itself pretty well.
Good. So it is the combination, as we have suspected.
I don't know. I don't know if that means it just, like, sequestered itself well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know what I mean? At the very least. I don't know if it means that necessarily it's a combination or not. I just don't know if that's related. Just that the plastic was thick enough to seal itself. It didn't leak.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you mean.
But, yeah, so that was good. Always a benefit. Because sometimes it's like you close up a garbage and it, like, doesn't.
Mm-hmm. Which is weird because it's just plastic. It's, like, seal it in there.
Yeah, right? But, yeah, so I don't know. That's my smells. Do we have any other thoughts?
Yeah, I need to share my tastes.
Oh, yeah, your tastes. Oh, sorry.
My taste is today I decided to have 2 portions of ice cream at the same time.
Delicious.
Separate flavors.
Ooh.
One I put in my coffee, which was graham cracker flavored coffee and vanilla ice cream in it. And then the other one, I had a little strawberry syrup.
Ooh, strawberry syrup.
Because I really wanted both, and I was like, why choose?
Yeah, honestly.
When I can have both.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, can I be honest? When you were talking about your smells, I was thinking about how Play-Doh tastes, and also I know it's partially wood, but also sage is a taste, so, and salt.
True.
So, I was, but that was all just in my head, and you did not say that you tasted any of them. So.
Yeah, I haven't.
And I was thinking about salt, though, and how it tastes good.
Oh, absolutely. We all agree on that. Okay, do we want to do
a reading?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't think of the word for it, so I was just pointing.
When you spilled your coffee, we took that as a sign that Coco wants to do a reading for you guys, so we're going to do that really quick. We'll be right back.
And then I almost spilled my water to confirm.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So your reading is build strength.
Ooh, that's
your
great.
Mantra is I am strong, my body, mind, and spirit are resilient.
Ooh.
So, that is your business today. Don't overheat, of course, in the heat wave. I think a lot of places are experiencing heat wave. But you can journal prompt as an alternative. So you don't get too hot. Journal prompt is what makes you feel strong.
Oh, that's great. And that's actually also perfect for Bella. She's on a dirty bulk right now, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Clean bulk. Clean bulk.
Yeah.
Clean ingredients?
Clean ingredients only. 0 mini treats. So don't worry about it. But yeah, also, before we hop into the episode, we like to talk about some GoFundMes for some people that, if you want to support, yes.
Can I add a wild card?
On you, yeah.
Marty from TikTok, she's a trans woman. She has a GoFundMe that I just saw. Oh. I'll link it in the thing as well because she needs some help paying her property taxes. Oh. Both her and her husband are on some sort of disability or something, like they're on a fixed income. Mm-hmm. So it's Pride Month. Thought it was very appropriate.
Yeah, that's great. And also we decided that July is also going to be Pride Month, so.
Yeah, to be honest, because the second part to this will be coming out in July, so it's also second Pride Month.
So kind of whenever you hear this, it's actually going to be Pride Month, and that's what Coco feels. Also, you have to get your strength up whenever you see this. It's not time limited. It's limited to when you hear it.
Yes, that's true. Well, it's also for this week, regardless of if you hear it, but also if you hear it in the future, it also applies.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But
and that also applies to Pride Month as well.
Yeah, of course.
June, July, and whenever you're listening to this.
Exactly. A lot of people don't know that. Yep, but it's true.
Sorry, and our other GoFundMes.
Yes, one is for Gada and Sarah. They're trying to help their family evacuate from Gaza. They have 12 family members, including 4 kids. So yeah, if you wanted to help them out, we have their GoFundMe linked in our Linktree and in the description. Or Linktree is like Linktree Weird Twins. I don't know. It's like there's a weird dot in the middle, and I struggle with it every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the link tree is also in our description, so it's like if you want to go to the link tree within our description, it's like you already passed by Gata and Sarah. As well as Exo Simone.
Yes, yeah. Exo Simone, she has a GoFundMe. She had experienced an assault, and so she has some medical bills from that, and also she has some therapy stuff she wants to do, and she's working on her LSAT.
Yay!
So, yay, being smart! So, yeah, go support them if you can. We would love that. Yeah, if you have a few extra dollars, maybe you won some money on a scratch-off ticket. Bought 2 12-packs and a tank of gas with it, and also donated to one of those GoFundMes. So...
And with that, we're ready to dive into the Bleakening.
Yes, we're going to do part 1 here, and then part 2 over on our Patreon, which only $3 a month there. So, pretty fun. We cover a lot of stuff. We've been covering some Mary Kate and Ashley's that are really fun. I think we're going to do more of those. No,
they're not fun. You're lying. They're actually terrifying. Genuinely terrifying.
They're fun to cover, but they're very scary to watch. And it's fun to listen to the episodes. When you're not experiencing the psychological torture that we are watching them.
Yeah, they're really scary.
Psychological thrillers. But also, you can go to the Mary Kate and Ashley Instagram and watch the episodes there yourself. But we also have instructions on our Patreon on how to get to them.
Simply Olsen is the Instagram account, and they have them. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, go check that out. But we're gonna get into the Bleakening. We also have twinkly lights set up just for the occasion.
Would you describe these as twinkly lights?
Yes, I would.
Okay. So we open up with a scene of snow gently falling outside the restaurant. Beautiful cinematography because it's an aerial shot. And then we go into Bob and Linda's bedroom. Linda's feeling a little down. She just feels like Christmas hasn't felt very Christmassy. And then she begins to describe her ideal Christmas in the only way she knows how. In a song.
Yeah, she had a dream about the best Christmas party. So she rips the blanket off of Bob and it turns into a dress.
A beautiful gown, I would say.
And under it, Bob is wearing a suit, but still laying in their bed at this point. And then their bed is kind of it's appeared in a forest, and they're out of their bedroom. It's a forest,
a snow blanketed forest.
Yeah,
with a beautiful river of eggnog.
Can we imagine the smell of that? Because it looked like a river, and there was still not a cliff, but the bank of the river or the side. So dirt plus eggnog. What do we think of that?
I'm not a big eggnog warrior, I'm gonna be honest.
No, me neither. I don't really get the point of eggnog. I would just rather drink anything else.
Yeah.
But imagining a river of it, that's gotta put off a scent, even though it's cold, obviously, because of all the snow everywhere.
I feel like eggnog still has a scent when it's cold.
Yeah, I agree. So we have that, and then she describes her whole favorite thing, 5 meat carving stations. It looks like a turkey, and then the rest kind of looks like ham. I didn't really catch all of them, but...
Yeah. It was hard to see what was at the individual stations, but a cornucopia of meats.
Yes. But honestly, it didn't really seem like a cornucopia of meats. It seemed like a turkey and 4 hams.
Weren't any of them roasts, probably? I feel like a Christmas roast is traditional, but also so is Christmas ham.
There's... sorry, I just got chocolate on my leg. It's fine. We don't have to stop recording. I just realized I was just touching my leg, and I was like, "What's this gritty stuff?" And then I looked, and it was chocolate.
So 5 people carving meats. 4 guests from foreign nations.
Yeah, foreign nations.
Foreign nations.
No, from faraway nations.
4 guests from faraway foreign nations.
I don't know if it's a countdown.
It is a countdown.
Oh.
Yeah, because it was 5, 4.
Guess from 4. Maybe it was 4. I don't remember what she said.
Yeah. What was 3?
I don't know.
It was... Oh.
I bet Teddy will come.
Yeah.
There'll be ice skating rinks and something. Mr. President greets guests with a smile on his face.
Oh, maybe it wasn't a countdown. I have no idea. Anyway.
But yeah, she sings this whole song of everything, and Bob is like, I'll make burgers. Yeah, we can do that. But let's not go too crazy. We still have to get, presents and stuff for the kids. We still have to wrap them and everything. But it was very fun. So they're going to throw a Christmas party. Bob and Linda What time is it? Is it like the middle of the night?
I feel like yes, because she had the dream and she woke him up.
And it's not like morning, like he's going back to sleep. So yeah, probably middle of the night breath. Sometimes I feel like when I wake up in the middle of the night, my breath is worse than when I wake up then in the morning.
I've had that.
Right?
I've had that in the past, yeah.
I feel like it's honestly, maybe it's partially because usually when I do that, I'll drink water. And that helps it a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. Any other thoughts?
I don't think so. I think we're ready to move on to breakfast.
Ooh, actually, we can see a shot of their breakfast. We could talk about that quick.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so they got sausage links, what's it called? Oh my god, scrambled eggs, and pancakes with butter on top, no syrup.
No syrup.
Interesting.
I love when butter stays a little solid on a pancake and it mixes with the syrup.
Me too. I love that so much. Also, this isn't related to anything, but I got soap in my eye in the shower earlier, and I've just been suffering ever since. I waited to put in my contacts because I thought that would help, and obviously I rinsed the soap out of my eyes. But I don't know. I'm still struggling with them.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
But that's it. We can get back to watching with my soapy eyes.
Okay,
so we're at breakfast. Linda is telling the family about how they're going to have a Christmas party. And then we flash to the news where they're talking about how what was it called? The Wiggle Room?
The Wiggle Room, the gay club in town.
Yeah, their gay club in town is closing because they've had multiple violations. An illegal seesaw, something about the stages.
Yeah, illegal stages. What was the first one?
I think it was something about the stages. An illegal seesaw. I don't remember what the middle one was. But regardless, they went from tearing the roof off of the Wiggle Room last night to now construction crew is tearing the roof off. December, an interesting time to do that.
Oh, noise violations.
Noise violations, that's what it is. So, yeah, very sad. That's gonna be gone, so that, like, really kind of continues to rev up Linda, about her wanting to do the Christmas party. So they get this news. Gene also says bros before city codes, and you know what? He's an ally and we can appreciate that, but also city codes and safety is very important, so I have mixed feelings. But then we go to the living room, where Linda is hacking at their Christmas tree with a saw, cutting it open, or not cutting it open, cutting the top off, circumcising the tree, as Jean said, because she's going to take the top of it and put it down in the restaurant to make it more Christmassy there. Yeah, so they're going to do that, and then they also go through the ornaments. There's a flashback to the kids giving her different ornaments. They look like Palmolive warriors. Sorry, I got distracted by the birds outside. I think they're Palmolive warriors. Is that green and yellow?
Yep.
Yeah, so Palmolive warriors, now we know that about them.
Now we know. Yeah.
But also sawdust in the living room.
They're not vacuuming it up.
No.
But
also, I think a lot of it's kind of getting caught in the tree.
Yeah.
You know? And, like, between there, so I think it would be, like, hard to clean up. But also, who doesn't love a sawdust smell? And then also it's going to smell like Christmas tree down in the restaurant.
Ooh.
And that'll be nice.
Very festive.
Okay, sorry. We
didn't record.
We had technical issues.
I didn't. I'm not even going to make excuses. I clicked something. So we're down in the restaurant.
They're having
Linda's
their
Christmas party.
Yeah, their last minute neighborhood holiday party. That's what Linda it says on the burger board.
Yes. Linda brought the little Christmas tree topper down. We have all the usual suspects of Mort, Teddy, Dalton.
Mike the mailman.
Mike the mailman.
But we also do see Dalton, and he refers... Linda gives him some eggnog, and he refers to it as, I think, milk with mouthwash in it. That's quite the taste.
Yeah. Which...
I mean, that kind of makes sense. If it's, like, alcoholic eggnog, I assume.
I guess I see that. Okay. Because I was like, why would you think that? I feel like it just... I feel like it tastes like those little triangle gums that we used to get.
Triangle gums.
The little teeny tiny ones. Where they were
the, like, chiclets or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
they were, like, confetti.
I thought those were squares.
Maybe they were squares.
Oh, I think the big ones were squares. And the little tiny ones were triangles.
Right?
Yeah, because there was 2 versions of them. Yeah, when they came in the packets, those were good.
I feel like that's what eggnog tastes like to me.
Oh. That's interesting, because I like those, but I have not liked eggnog when I've tried it. But also, I think alcoholic eggnog is a whole other beast.
I haven't had alcoholic eggnog, and I'm not interested. I've only had, like, a teeny cup of regular eggnog.
Yeah, I've had a sip of regular eggnog. I haven't had alcoholic eggnog, and I'm not interested in trying that at this time or probably ever.
No. Bob is going around being the host with the most, serving up sliders to Teddy, who's only allowed to have 4.
Only 4. And then he goes to Mort to give him the other one, and Mort is like, oh, the last one that everyone's touched. And Teddy was like, no, I only maybe grazed it. Mort is not convinced, but he does take it anyways.
And says it's cold.
And Marshmallow and her new friend Art come in to say hi. Marshmallow also not an eggnog warrior.
No.
And it is winter, and everyone seems to be, like, bundled up or wearing more, like, wintry outfits, and Marshmallow's wearing her usual outfit of her bright green crop top tank top and jean shorts, cut-off jean shorts. Yeah. So, yeah, she's living her life. Linda and her talk about the Wiggle Room closing and how that's real sad. She's not sure she'll ever wiggle again.
Oh, that's so sad.
I know. But then, who else comes in? Jimmy Pesto and Trev. What do we think they smell like? I think Trev smells like some sort of Bath and Body Works something that says, like, Snowball or whatever, but it smells like coconut.
Oh.
Something, like, weird like that, where it's got a Christmas name, but this is not a Christmas scent.
Yeah, it's... Oh, gosh, I think you're right.
I don't know about Jimmy Pesto. I really just want to talk about Trev's scent,
because I got something, like, very sweet.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Do we think that?
I think Jimmy Pesto smells like he's been shoveling outside.
Oh, ew, yeah. I think you're right. I think we're really right. Do we have smells on anyone else? Do we think Teddy bought a special cologne for the occasion, or wore a special cologne for the occasion?
Do you think he, like, busted out some...
I don't know.
Paco Rabanne?
Yeah, maybe.
I didn't want to say it, but it's in my heart and I can't help it. I can't help but express what I feel. Teddy also tells the kids the story of the Bleakening.
Yeah, the Bleaken.
The Bleaken.
Yeah, he's based on, what's it? Krampus?
Krampus, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they say it on American Dad, which is the only reason I know who Krampus is.
Yeah, so Teddy tells the story of the Bleaken, who feeds off of sadness and anger. And if you're bad, he's gonna come take all your presents and take them away forever. So you gotta be good. He's like the anti-Santa.
Never to be seen again.
But also he says he comes every once in a while. He doesn't even say he comes around Christmas necessarily, which I thought was funny. But I think Krampus is scarier.
Yeah, because Krampus, like, beats the shit out of you.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I don't like Krampus.
No, me neither.
He also mentions his Nana giving the children wine. When he was a child, wine.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Can you imagine a child with, like, red wine breath?
Ew, that's gross.
Is that disgusting?
That's really yucky. I don't like that idea. Well, that's crazy. I was just thinking about the thought of tasting wine as a child, especially because in my head I'm picturing red wine, and I'm like, I really would have hated that as a child. So that's what I was thinking. I wasn't even thinking about the breath. You're like 10 steps ahead of me.
Especially, I think, like, it's red wine because it's, like, Christmas.
Yeah, right?
You know?
Ew, when you're a kid and you've been eating nothing but, like, fucking sugar cookies. Ew.
That's nasty.
You're gonna
have a sour tummy.
Yeah. That's crazy, but that was a good pull.
You're a kid and all you eat is sugar cookies and buttermints.
Oh, I love buttermints.
I do too.
But you really can't eat too many of them, especially if if they're homemade ones.
If it's not a child and you're gonna drink red wine.
But then, party's over, they're kind of cleaning up, everyone leaves, goes home, and Linda realized her tree is missing. The mini, like, top of the tree that she cut off has a mini Christmas tree downstairs. It's missing, fully gone. There's still, like, pine needles on the counter. So she calls the police 3 times. And finally, Sergeant Bosco shows up. What do you think he smells like? I feel like he really smells like an aftershave. I don't know what electric shave smells like, but I feel like that's what he uses.
I think he has alcoholic eggnog on his breath.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Electric shave, I also agree with that.
Yeah. Also, I feel like, I don't know, he smells like some sort of a woody fragrance, but I'm not sure what wood. Probably like a cedar or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think he's changing it really for the seasons.
No.
He wouldn't. I think he is really averse to sandalwood.
Okay.
I don't know why. I just, like, feel it, because, I don't know, that feels like a more summery wood to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he's really averse to it.
Okay. Yeah, I
don't
like
know.
that.
Like, I feel like someone at one point at Christmas in his past got it for him. Maybe his ex-wife. No, probably not his ex-wife, but I feel like he embarrassed his ex-wife because he made a big deal about it at a Christmas party.
That's
and it was, like,
up.
at her family's house.
Yeah. And
he was like,
no, I hate sandalwood. And it's like, no, I didn't.
No, I don't. I know you, like, I don't know.
He's such a fucking freak.
Yeah, he is. But, so he tells them that a bunch of, he's like, I don't know, I can't fucking help you. It's a Christmas tree. Have your kids make more ornaments. Because also, the top of the Christmas tree had our favorite ornaments from when the kids were really little, and she put all our favorite ones up there.
Mm-hmm.
So
For
he's
the
like,
special Christmas party.
Yeah. So he's like, I don't fucking know. I don't know where it is.
Mm-mm.
A lot of stuff has been going missing. We don't really know who it is. We don't really care.
But they're like, fine. Linda's like, we have all this. I think it was Linda who said we have all the suspects because it was someone at our party.
Yeah, exactly.
So she's gonna get to work investigating this herself.
Yeah, I like how the suspect list, Bob is at the top. Jean, Louise, Tina, Teddy, and Mort are all crossed off.
Yeah.
Well, Bob is also crossed off, but those are the first people on the list. Which is just like, girl, you can't rule them out. Why would we even put them on the list? You know what? You gotta be thorough.
Yes.
But,
well, I mean, we'll have to watch on, but maybe Linda has already gone through these people and interrogated them. They were just most available to be interrogated first.
yeah, that's what I think it was. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
But that's why she put them on the list, because they are on the list.
Yeah, exactly. She's being thorough. Okay, so we're down in the restaurant. Linda has her list, as we talked about before. Going through everyone.
Mort was crossed out. Now he's put back on the list.
Yeah. But anyways, first we decide to go to Jimmy Pesto. Because obviously he's also, like, right there on the list.
Yeah, he's their enemy, and he's in very close proximity.
Yeah, so perfect. So we go over to Jimmy Pesto's, and they confront him about stealing the tree. But he thought that when they started to confront him, they hadn't really said what yet. And he's like, oh, you found the fudge. And they're like, what fudge? And he's like, the fudge I left in the urinal. I left some fudge in the urinal, so it looked like someone pooped. That I feel like would be really gross and really gross to, like, clean up. I feel like that would really stick in there.
Yeah, I feel like it would get kind of melty and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just kind of, like, stuck to it.
What is fudge?
I don't know.
Butter?
Like, chocolate and... I don't know.
What makes it that texture? You know what I mean? Is it something that would scare the pipes?
Yeah. I don't know.
Like,
That's a good
could be a
point.
potential clogging situation.
Like,
because I
is
feel like
there
the
oil
water
in
could,
it?
like, erode it, right?
Or, like,
what
butter?
What is fudge?
Can we look it up real quick?
Sure.
Okay, so it's boiling sugar, milk, or cream, and butter. And then chocolate, if you're making chocolate fudge. So it's really like the boiling. It's a candy, technically.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until it reaches the softball stage. The base is then stirred or beaten as it cools to prevent sugar crystals from forming, resulting in fudge's smooth and creamy texture. Okay,
Ooh,
so...
I love a sugar crystal.
Okay, but that's, like, gross. Sugar and milk and butter and chocolate? That can't be good for your pipes. That's gonna get stuck in there. Because I feel like that's not gonna
I think it
dissolve.
Could conceivably, like, kind of melt.
Yeah.
Ew.
Ooh. So, yeah, that's really gross to put in a urinal.
If you found fudge in a urinal, would you try to erode it with your pee, or would you tell an employee of the establishment?
How bad do I have to pee? If I have to pee really bad, honestly,
It was more of a question for our listenership.
Oh, okay, because
but say more. Say more. It varies depending on how much you have to pee.
Well, I don't know. Honestly, thinking about it, I think I would try to avoid it, but if I had to pee really bad, I would pee first. But I think I would try to, like,
Flush
be really
it.
fast. Yeah, flush it and, like...
Aim away.
Yeah. So it's not, like, peeing on the fudge, so you don't have to clean up pee fudge, But also, if I gotta pee really bad, I gotta pee.
I think if I had a penis, I would only sit to pee.
Okay. I think that's supposed to be better for your hips.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Your pelvic floor and that.
Yeah.
I think I would only, or I would
But
pee in
also,
a bottle in the car.
Okay. I respect that.
Still sitting.
I think it's supposed to be better for your pelvic floor and literally your hips, because they'll pee with like their hips really forward. Yeah.
That makes sense. I don't want to pee on my shoes or pants.
Even though you're not doing it for that long, it's just like a repeated movement that can be like straining or like, bad for your hips. So,
for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. So, sit to pee. That's our official stance.
And then, so they determine it is not Jimmy Pesto.
Yeah, they do that. Jimmy Pesto's place, do you think they have a weird scent for the holidays? Like, do you think they put those weird, what are they called? Like little ornaments that are supposed to smell like a pine tree, but they don't?
I think they smell like a red robin, where they smell kind of like dirty mop water.
Ew, okay, yeah. That's fair. I think you're right.
I don't necessarily get that from them, that they're fragrancing things.
Okay, sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go to Mort's, because at Jimmy Pesto's they see the cameras and they're like, hey, Mort has a camera. Maybe we can see something on it. They did say they were putting Mort back on the list, but they don't seem to actually be reinvestigating him.
No.
I think it's just like, I don't know, we'll see. We'll get there when we get there. Mm-hmm. But Mort does help them look at the security cameras. He's caught on his own security cameras skipping. So, you know what? And there's nothing wrong with that. But then, oh my god, what are their names? The people from Reflections?
Edith and Harold.
Yes. Yeah. They're seen leaving, and it looks like Edith is hiding something under her coat. So we're going to go confront them. Also, they have a very contentious relationship with Bob and Linda. So it's like...
Oh, yeah.
It's also fair to look into them, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go over to Harold and Edith's place, Reflections. We've talked about the smell there in past episodes, but I'm not getting any strong smells in the shop right now. But we go into the back because they're having an art class.
Yes.
And back there, I don't know about you, I'm getting some smells.
Oh, say more.
So, well, first off, they have one of those big containers of coffee. I feel like those put off a really strong coffee smell.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're doing
smell those from 10 feet away.
Yeah. And then, there's some cookies on the table. No crazy smells there. But also, it's a nude art class.
Yes.
So, do we think it's really hot in there? Because it's also winter. It's not even just like it's summer. It's like you gotta keep it warm for your nude
I don't feel like
model.
It's very warm in there.
They're not. You think they're being... Oh, that's so mean.
Yeah, but I think they're mean.
Honestly, that's true. That's a good point. So maybe it's not crazy smells then, because I was like, if it's warm, I feel like it would be really... I don't know. I feel like it would be gross smelling in there if it was warm. Mm-hmm. Like, it would smell... not moldy, but like dank. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's like sort of a back secret room. I don't know if we've ever seen this room before.
I don't think so, actually.
Yeah.
But so they confront Harold and Edith, and they confess to stealing their cookies. Mm-hmm. It was the end of the party. They thought they were gonna throw them away. They didn't mean for anyone to get hurt. So they did not steal the tree. But
they confront the model, who is Art.
Yes. Marshmallow's friend who came. And he sings a whole song. He's naked also while they're interrogating him.
Yeah, not best practices.
No. But he's got nothing to hide. Okay, we're back. I went and got the pizza out of the oven. But I think it was perfect timing, so that's good. But he says he's got nothing to hide. He's like, no, I left your place. I came over here, ate one of the stolen cookies, and got nude to do my modeling.
People would have seen me with the tree is basically his defense.
Yeah, exactly. So he says it wasn't him either. So we really don't know. We're gonna go back to the restaurant.
We're one day to Christmas.
Yeah.
So like the pressure is building.
We leave Edith and Harold's, and then are we back in the restaurant?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. And Linda's kind of like, Bob's trying to convince Linda to kind of like give up on the plan. Because he's like, I don't know, it's gonna be Christmas tomorrow. Like, we have to lock in, and you have to wrap these presents because I can't.
She's like, what presents?
Yeah. And So, yeah, she's like, okay, I'll give up. I don't know. I guess we're just not going to figure it out.
Because she's like, I want to re-interview everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she wants to go over everybody. And then the kids come in, and they're like, we know who stole it. And Linda's like, who? The Bleakin. Of course. I mean, it only makes sense. The Bleakin steals things, famously. Mm-hmm. And they're like, it's definitely the Bleakin. I don't know what to tell you. And Baba's kind of like, no, the Bleakin is not real. It was not the Bleakin.
She's like, do you guys believe in the Bleakin?
Yeah. It's like, aren't you guys old to believe in the Bleakin? He's like, Teddy was just, I don't know. Teddy was just, his Nana made up that story. So, yeah, the kids are like, no, it was definitely the Bleakin. So they go to the police station and see Officer Bosco. Mm-hmm. What do we think his office smells like? Do we think he's smoking in there, even though it's definitely illegal?
For sure. I think he chain smokes in there.
Or do you think he's like those tobacco packets?
Can I say something controversial yet,
Yeah.
right? I think he vapes.
Ew, I think he does vape. Ew, I think you're right.
I think he vapes, and it smells. But what do you think his flavor is? Because that opens us up to a wider range of flavors.
Oh, that's so big.
I think he, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I think he just like menthol vapes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see that. I think, yeah, maybe he's not getting into the flavors like that. Or, I feel like if he was into a flavor, it would be mango.
Really? I was gonna say pineapple.
Oh, okay.
But
Something tropical, yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like, I don't think he's
That's
like a
confirmed.
blueberry guy or something like that.
No, and I don't think he's doing like a candy flavored.
No.
Or like a vanilla.
No, he would not like that.
Ew, actually, maybe he does do a vanilla vape.
Maybe.
Because they're disgusting.
Oh, that's crazy. I think he could be a vapor, yeah. Honestly, ew, that's gross.
I think he dips in his recreational time, but I don't think he does the packets.
Okay, he's like really dipping for real.
Yeah. Like he has a cup
honestly,
in his car.
That was my first thought, that he was really dipping, but I was like, you can't do that like there. You know what I mean? I feel like that's too much.
No, he has a dip cup in his car, and he like does it when he's riding around in the car.
That's gross. I really think you're right,
It really
though.
is, yeah.
And then, so the kids go, they talk to him. He's got a million lamps in there. I feel like it's hot because I feel like he has incandescent bulbs.
For sure.
He's not doing LEDs. He likes the heat. Like a lizard. But he's got a...
Yeah.
I
think he's wearing wool pants.
You know,
like, I think he has a wool suit.
Yeah.
It's, like, not like a regular polyester suit. It is woolen.
I think you're right. I fully think you're right. But the kids are talking to him about it. He's flicking water at them, which is crazy. He's dipping his hand in a cup of water and then flicking it at them. He's drinking that water still, for sure.
Oh, for sure. That's what I was going to say, yeah.
Gosh. But Louise sees that there's a map behind him of everything that the Bleakin has stolen. Or, well, whoever's doing these Christmas stealings. They think it's the Bleakin.
The Bleakin.
And, so she sneakily takes a picture. And then they leave, get out of there fast, because Bosco's like, it's just some fucking kids, like, being bad. Like, it's not a mythical creature. It's not, I don't know. We're not going to find out who it is. So they leave. Jean does say, did you fart? You didn't have to crop dust out. He doesn't say crop dust, but, you know. That's the sentiment of, like, you don't have to leave just because you farted somewhere. Which, very critical.
I agree.
Well, yeah.
So then they get back home.
Well, also, when they're walking home, they are looking at the picture and they're like, oh, all of these are a circle. The middle must be the Bleakin's nest.
Yeah, they keep using the word nest for the Bleakin.
Yeah. Because Teddy did describe the Bleakin and he said it had lizard skin and feathers. So.
Tends to a nest.
Yes. Then we get back to the restaurant, I think, right? Then what happens? I'm so sorry.
Then the kids, I think they kind of just go to bed, don't they? Or did something else happen?
They have dinner.
Yeah.
And they have ham for dinner, and Bob's like, oh, you guys are really quiet, like, is everything okay? And they're like, yeah, everything's fine, we're gonna be really sleepy after this ham, so we're gonna sleep all night in our beds. And he's like, okay.
And then after they go to bed, they wake up.
Mm-hmm.
And they sneak out. The last scene is we see them sneaking down the stairs and stepping outside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we see like a look from the upstairs, like their living room window, and you can see the tree that's like cut off, and them walking down the street into the night. So, dun dun dun, to be continued.
And if they have time, Mom's tree.
Yes, of course. So that's kind of where we leave off. Kind of a cliffhanger.
That's part 1. Go to our Patreon for part 2.
Yeah. When will it be up in relation to this episode being released?
That Friday.
Okay, sounds good. So whenever you're hearing this, it'll be out on Friday. Oh my gosh, so either way you have to wait.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so torturous. Oh my gosh, but it'll be fun to listen to. Can't wait.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There are more of us than there are of you.
If you had a twin, I would still choose
the
you.
Bleakening.
Oh my gosh.